Shout out to the squad. What is up, everybody? It's your boy PinoE here. Happy Friday. Before we get into today's sneaker news, I have a quick reminder of tomorrow's drops, and I'm already looking forward to the sleep-in. Don't forget to hit the like button. I really do appreciate it. Now let's go. First up, we have the Reebok Instant Pump Fury OG Ultra Knit. Reebok is bringing back an OG colorway with updated Ultra Knit tooling. Find them tomorrow on the Reebok website and at select retailers. Tomorrow marks the day that James Harden gets his first signature lifestyle shoe. The Adidas Harden LS will make its debut tomorrow at $160 on the Adidas website and at select retailers like Foot Locker. This next one's for the ladies, and they are the Nike Women's Air Force 1 Upstep High LX Glass Slipper. If you like your shoes covered in sequences, then these are for you. Find them tomorrow morning on the Sneakers app and at select retailers for $200. It's not difficult to see why the Nike Air Max 2 Uptempo 94 held reign on courts of the decade. From its aesthetic to bulging strength and 180-degree max air window, it came ready to play and looked impeccable doing it. If you're looking to pick these up, they drop tomorrow for $140. Up next, we got the Nike Kobe AD, and it's dropping in two colorways, Igloo and Purple Dust. The pairs are very similar, coming flooded in their respective colorway while featuring black branding throughout the shoe, a transparent midsole, and a black outsole. You can find these both tomorrow at most Nike basketball retailers along with Nike.com, and they'll run you $160 each. When I first saw images of the Nike Lebron Soldier 11, I wasn't really a fan. I just thought Nike got lazy and added an extra strap to the 10s and they called it a day. But the pair has grown on me and they're looking good in this bread colorway that drops tomorrow for $130. For KD, the game is not only about honoring the ones that came before him, but also inspiring the ones that will come after him. The DNA of his game is a construction of unmatched versatility, searing efficiency, and an undying love of the game, an identity that can never be replicated. To honor that, Nike drops a Nike KD10 Fingerprint tomorrow for $150. Paul George has the hottest signature line out right now, and Nike is keeping things moving with their latest Nike PG1 White Black. A simple colorway, perfect for the summer weather, and they release tomorrow for $110. Back in the heyday of the 90s, the Nike Air Shake and Destruct changed the game with its bold look and unique lacing setup. Now the tough as nails silhouette and black top hungry outsole is back in a pristine tonal white colorway, and they're releasing tomorrow for $140. The Air Jordan line has always taken inspiration from the act of flight, both on and off the court. In 1990, it was the World War II fighter planes whose forms and features, especially the shark mouth nose art, were echoed by the Air Jordan 5's most distinct design lines. The theme was continued on the classic red and black flight suits from the same era. The latest Air Jordan 5 connects both expressions of flight, delivering a standout look that's loaded with history. If you want these, they drop tomorrow in full family sizing for $190. Over to sneaker news, and I'm not going to act like I know who Dinosaur Jr. is, but I googled them and found out that they're a rock band that was formed in the mid-80s. Doesn't matter if I know them or not, because they have their own Converse collection dropping in the Converse All-Star and One-Star silhouettes. Both pairs drop tomorrow at select Converse retailers, and hell, they're both kind of cool looking. Now let's move on to Adidas and start with these women's Adidas Campus Lifestyle Generalists. The pair comes dressed in a light gray nubuck upper featuring matching velour 3-stripe branding sitting on an icy pink outsole. Completing the pair off, gold foil hits the campus branding while the tongue and heel branding gets embossed. If any ladies out there like these, then heads up because they're available today for $90. Up next, we got to look at Yohji Yamamoto's upcoming Adidas Y3 Pure Boost Oriole. Like most Y3 pairs, this one comes in a black and white upper with mesh covering the knitting. Also featured is a black cage and matching black heel counter, a white leather liner, a full boost mid, and a black outsole. I think these are actually dope, and you could expect them to drop sometime this September. And last up for Adidas, you might remember about a month or so ago I mentioned a new pair of Yeezys that'll be on their way, coming in a Semi Frozen Yellow, raw steel, and red colorway. Up on screen is what the shoe will look like. This is the Prime Knit upper. It's not a Photoshop and it's not a guess. The date is still up in the air, but these along with another pair will be dropping in the month of December for $220 each. Let's move on to Nike and start off with the HYPERADAPT. Today during Nike's fiscal Q4 earnings call, they spoke a little bit about self-lacing sneakers, and they mentioned that there will be a HYPERADAPT 2.0 on the way, which will deliver new forms in adaptive technology. What that means, I don't know. The whole self-tying shoe thing was introduced back in 1989 with Back to the Future Part 2, but it wasn't until 2016 that the first self-tying Nike mag would release. Later in 2016, we got the Nike HYPERADAPT, and they were dope, but for $720 were overpriced for most consumers. Well, the good news and we still have to wait to see exactly what this means, is that Nike reported that the HYPERADAPT 2.0 will be available at more accessible price points. Now all we have to do is cross our fingers and hope that they're going to be available in larger quantities as well. The Nike SB Wutta that drops on July 6th isn't really a Wutta, but rather a collaboration with Thomas Campbell, who worked on the film Nike SB Chronicles Volume 3. The reason I bring him up is because alongside the Dunk High, Nike and Campbell will also be releasing the Thomas Campbell Nike SB Stefan Janoski. Someone asked me if the pairs will drop globally, and the answer is yes. They release in North America and Europe on July 6th for $85. The Nike Kobe AD NXT is NEXT, and you know, I think this silhouette had potential, but nope, the colorways have been uninspiring and boring, and it's time to move on from this shoe. But for those out there who like this model, it looks like the next pair we're getting will come in the University Red and Black colorway and will release on July 15th for $200. Yeah, I'm good, bro. First seen winning marathons in the 80s, the Air Moriah is back and faster than ever. Featuring technology from the innovative Flyknit Racer, the Air Zoom Moriah sprints back into sportswear prominence. The traditional blue and white colorways pays homage to the Moriah's original dual-tone colors and is completed with a gum-bottom outsole. I just don't get this model. We have the Flyknit Racer, and this is pretty much the same thing. But whatever, they drop on August 1st and retails $150. The 1988 Air Mariah is back in modern fashion. Once a racing favorite, Air Zoom Mariah Flyknit Racer takes inspiration from the originator to create a lightweight shoe built for all-day, everyday wear. Zoom Air cushioning ensures maximum comfort, while a foot-hugging Flyknit upper and quick lace system help you slip them on and off with ease. If you don't want to wait until August 1st for the pair that we just saw, then you could pick these up on July 6th for $150. There's another two pairs of the Moriah Flyknit Racer, and I'm not going to talk about these. You've seen the shoe, you heard the spiel. If you like them, then buy one, buy two, buy them all, whatever you prefer. I just don't want to talk about this shoe anymore. These two pairs also drop on July 6th for the same $150 each. Speaking of shoes I don't want to talk about, but I will anyway, we got the Nike Lebron 14 Low Mint Green. The 14 features a mostly woven upper with mesh hitting the heel and a leather overlay on the toe. This specific pair comes dipped in a mint green colorway, and it's perfect for those days that you hate yourself. Come on now, this is an old man in Florida going grocery shopping shoe. I'm shaking my head, but you can't see it. Anyway, there's no date on these, but they will drop sometime this summer, and the retail price is set at $150. The mint green is for the old man grocery shopping in Florida, and this pair in pink is what he laces his women in when they want to go out matching but still have swag. Both pairs are constructed the same, and I'm not sure I fully appreciate the tonal pastel colors, so yeah. Anyway, these drop in summer for $150, but I'm pretty sure if you wait, you could probably pick these up at outlets for a lot less than that. Also, I guarantee one of you will see a grandma wearing these. First person who takes a picture of someone over the age of 70 with these on feet will get some free squad merch. And last up for Nike, if you remember the Nike Air Max Plus TN Tiger, put your hands up. I definitely remember the shoe and this colorway, and they were dope. Never had these, I did have the blue though. Anyway, back to these. Nike is bringing back this gradient tiger colorway with a twist. Rather than releasing the OG silhouette, this colorway will drop on the Nike Air Max Plus TN Ultra. Damn, these bring me back. But anyway, no exact date, but they will release sometime soon this summer for $170. And on to Jordan Brand, and I think Mark Wahlberg took a shot at a customizer. Let me know if you think I got this wrong, but let's go through the timeline here together. About a week ago, the shoe surgeon made this custom one-of-one Transformers custom for Mark Wahlberg. Now, I'm not sure how they're for Mark Wahlberg since they weren't given to him, but whatever, that's not the point. The shoe surgeon does great work. I like what he did here, but last night, Mark Wahlberg posted this video to Instagram. The video gives us a look at an official Air Jordan 5 Transformer edition that was gifted to Mark Wahlberg by his friends over at Jordan Brand, and they're dope. The shoe comes in a build very similar to the Dornbecker 5 that features an iridescent upper and the year 84 stitched onto the sides, which represents the year the first Transformer episode aired. Also worth noting, the shark teeth and tongue are dressed in red and blue as a nod to Optimus Prime, with it all sitting on a translucent outsole that features the Transformers logo underneath. So yeah, they're dope. Jordan Brand really needs to start thinking about releasing pairs like this to the public. It seems to keep all the dope shit as friends and family only. But anyway, why did I say he might have taken a shot? Alongside the video, his caption stated, "Here is the only official Transformer shoe out there." To me, it seems he kind of went out of his way to call these official. Maybe I'm overthinking it, maybe I'm not. What do you all think? Let me know below. And last up for today, let's talk about the PSNY Air Jordan 12 collection. You all know by now the collection was made up of 3 pairs, constructed in premium suede in tonal olive, bordeaux, and wheat colorways. You also know that these pairs dropped a couple days ago, exclusive to Milan, Paris, and New York City. You also know I was salty about it and dropped a fuckery montage to display my anger. Well, I think I did it, squad. I might have convinced Jordan Brand to drop these. Okay, I didn't do shit, but the images that are scrolling across your screen came from Nike servers, and Nike servers usually only have official images of pairs that they plan to release. We saw this exact same thing happen with the Nike Sub-Tempos, where they released on Supreme and a Nike Lab drop went down a little while after. So what am I saying? I don't know. I don't know anything, but it's possible and very likely that we will see these released. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't expect to get a pair, but I will be able to add another 3 L's to my collection, so I'm happy about that. Anyway, stay tuned, and if anything changes, I'll update you all. And that does it for today's video, everyone. If you enjoyed it, and I hope you did, hit that like button. If you're new around here, subscribe, join the squad. If you have something to say, leave it in the comments below, and I'm out.